Hey guys, welcome to Science Today. We have been discussing plants and their environments and how plants live, what they need to survive. So today we're going to continue on with how do plants respond to their environment and how do plants respond to light. So what I would like you to first do is take out your science notebook or two pieces of paper, and I would like you to head your papers just like Mrs. Davis has. I have How Do Plants Respond to Their Environment, page 269 drawing, page 271, page 273, 1 and 2, up or down, predict and picture, sum it up, and brain check. So what I need you to do is pause this video, take your time and write this very neatly. When you are finished, go ahead and play the video and we will move on. Okay, now that you have Now that you have headed your paper and you're ready to go, you are going to be reading a few pages, and as you are reading about plants and lights, you are going to be doing a couple activities with these. So, let me go ahead and read first a little introduction to you. Plants and lights. What happens when you go from a dark room into a bright room? You blink. Blinking is a response to light. Plants respond to lights too. As you read these two pages, draw two lines under each main idea. Just like in reading, boys and girls, we are doing main idea and details in science today. Imagine that it all connects together. So we want to kind of look for, we know the topic is plants and light. So the main idea has to do something with plants and light, and we're going to be drawing details from these. So, whoops. Mrs. Davis is going to read the first little bit to you. Hi, my name is Maria. I like learning about plants. One day, I put my plant in a dark room with one window. A week later, it looked like this. The plant began to grow toward the light. Very, very important. The plant grew toward the light. Very important. Growing toward light is one way that plants respond to their environment. The environment is all the living and non-living things in a place. Growing toward light helps plants make more food. Boys and girls, that is a very important detail. Plants grow toward light. If the light is right here, plants are going to grow toward the light. And in this picture, it looks like the light may be right here, so it's growing towards the light. Flowering plants respond to light in more than one way. The flowers of some plants open during the day and close at night. Other plants have flowers that open at night and close during the day. The bright yellow flowers of the sunflower plants face the sun throughout the day. The flowers move from east to west, following the sun as it crosses the sky. Morning glory flowers open in the morning sun and last only one day. By afternoon, the flowers close up and die, but then the same thing happens in the morning again. So, boys and girls, remember, as we read an expository text, we have photographs, we have captions. So we're pretty familiar with this because we've been doing this in reading as well. So, on your page, you have page 269. Right? We see it? Hopefully, there we go. It says, look at the picture of the plant on the opposite page. Imagine that you turned the plant around so that it was growing away from the light. Explain and draw what would happen. So if we turned this plant and moved it, what would the plant look like? Which way would it be leaning towards? Right now it's all this way. So I want you to explain what would happen to the plant and draw a picture. So that is your first activity. Pause this video. Go ahead and do that. Push play when you're ready to move on. Okay, moving on to the next page. It says, what happens when it gets very warm out? You sweat. Sweating is a response to the rising temperature. plants respond to rising temperature too. So they respond to light and rising temperature. As you read, you're going to circle the sentences, but you're not really going to circle the sentences that explain how plants respond. You're going to just note them so you remember, because then you're going to do your activity, what's the effect? Again, as you read, you're thinking of the sentences that explain how plants respond to a change in temperature. So make sure you read the captions, you read the story over here. We have a new word called germinate. That means the seeds start to grow. Okay, so read these 2 pages and then go to your headed page and complete what's the effect. When you are finished with that, you have why it matters, cold snap, about how plants respond to weather. And then you're going to complete page 273, numbers 1 and 2. Then when you are finished with that, you're going to read up or down, and you're going to talk about how plants respond to gravity. So just to remind, we talked about this after you're done with science today. You should know how plants respond to light, how they respond to temperature, how they respond to weather, and how they respond to gravity. If you can remember those 4 important details, you have done a great job today. So you're going to read up or down. Oops, my computer's acting a little jumpy. And then you are going to respond to number 3 on your paper and predict on your paper. When you are finished, you will come to your sum it up and brain check, and you will complete 3 details how plants respond to their environment. So remember, your details should discuss how they respond to light, how they respond to gravity, temperature, weather. If you need another box, go right ahead and give me another box. And then you'll brain check the sum it up review and your, oh my goodness, my computer. You will use the following vocabulary words: budding, environment, germinate, gravity, and temperature. Once you have done all that, you will take a picture of your work, your daily work, and submit it to me on Class Dojo. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will go ahead and upload this PowerPoint because my video is kind of funky. But when I do upload the PowerPoint, guys, just note that you start right here, because the first lesson up here was from last week. So just go right over here and start with how do plants respond to their environment if you would like to read it from the PowerPoint. Alrighty, you guys have a lovely day, and I will talk to you soon.